Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 469 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by William, and he writes, I worked on meditation by Vierne and the first page of Vierne Carillon. Very discouraging. Just can't seem to bring tempos up after practicing. When you practice over and over slowly, it is difficult to get pulse off to sound musical. Anything I can do? Do I just keep going slow? At what point do you move tempo? Well, Aušra, what do you think?
Well, that's a tricky question. But it seems for me that maybe these pieces are too hard yet for William to play.
Either this or I would add a special trick in reaching faster tempo by stopping, let's say, at each beat, holding the chord, preparing for the next chord, and playing notes in between the beats at a concert tempo, very fast, but in very short segments. And then after 1 week, maybe I would double the segment when I stop, and stop at 2 quarter notes. After 2 quarter notes, maybe half note. Or later I would do stopping after each measure, and so double the fragment every week or so. Would that work?
Well, if you have patience. But it seems to me from this message that no, maybe William wants to have a fast result and to learn everything very quickly.
These are very difficult pieces. Well, except meditation, perhaps.
Yes, but Carillon, I'm talking about Carillon.
Carillon is difficult. So yeah, you have to arm yourself with patience and perhaps also at the same time work on several easier pieces, so that your technique would progress and you would get faster results for other pieces and more enjoyment.
I find myself sometimes that it's much harder for me to learn pieces that I know I have listened so many times, as for example this particular piece by Vierne Carillon, because you know it so well, but you haven't played it, and you want to sit down on the organ bench and to play right away as you have heard in the recording.
Plus, Carillon of Vierne really requires very good finger technique, because they have many parallel intervals, like double six, and that's difficult.
I think this is a good piece to practice on the piano. Don't you think so? The manual part.
True, yeah, I would do that, absolutely. I would spend much of my practice on the piano, because Or pedal part is not very complex.
Especially if you are playing not on the tracker organ. It doesn't give, your finger enough work, to develop your muscles.
You mean workout?
Yes, workout. That way, piano could help.
Good advice, I think.
And I think also when working, on achieving fast tempo, I think working on the piano would help too.
Right. When we're working on French symphonic music, we have to realize those people were excellent piano virtuosos too. Most of them. And had tremendous power in their fingers. Plus, French cathedral organs have very light touch. And it's easier to play, of course, if you have great finger technique and light touch on the keyboard.
But when it's sort of also, with danger that when you're playing on the light keyboard all the time, you might, lose control and things might get muddy. If you are playing fast all the time and only on the light keyboard. At least that's my experience with, such kind of pieces. And
I've read many times that French school recommends also practicing piano work regularly, like etudes by Chopin and Liszt, to improve your technique and maintain your technique as well.
yes, true. But I guess, even playing, etudes by Czerny wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, also hand-on exercises. So lots of ideas to apply for William and anybody else who is struggling with virtuoso music by Louis Vierne. Please guys, send us more questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your essays, courses, and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas, and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.